Good morning and welcome to this tap along session. So today I would like to tap on returning to work. So here in Scotland we are approaching the end of the spring holidays. Easter's just at the end of the week, so there'll be a lot of people who are off work at the moment or who are going to be off this weekend. So returning to work could be a lot, whether you're returning after a few days off at home or a lovely relaxing holiday abroad, or whether it's returning after a period of absence, maybe for a longer period, whether that's been through ill health or caring for a loved one or maternity leave. Maybe you've had a break from the workplace for some time. Whatever the reason, returning to work, whether you've been away from the workplace for a few years or just for a few days, can feel like a lot. And I know that, from my own experience, that heavy feeling that sets in the day before you return can really be quite a lot to take on. So we'll go through this tap-in sequence today and see if we can alleviate some of that feeling. Now just check in with how you're feeling before we start. What is it that you feel when you consider returning to work? Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. It could be feeling a bit anxious or worried. It could be feeling angry or resentful. It could be guilt. Whatever the feeling is, it's okay. Your feelings are there because they're trying to tell you something. So there's no need to dismiss them or feel bad about them. They're just communication. So whatever it is that you're feeling right now, just check in with that feeling. Now, if you were to take the most the strongest feeling that you have about returning to work, and you were to rate that on a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is it's not an issue, and 10 is it's a really, really strong feeling. Think about where you are on that scale right now. Now we're going to do a few rounds of tapping on this. Because it's a tap along for a lot of people, I'm going to be using some more generic language and bringing in things that maybe apply to you, maybe don't. So feel free to either just repeat my words as you hear them, or you can always just change them and say whatever resonates for you. So let's get started. Okay, starting with tapping on the side of the hand here underneath the pinky and our setup phrase. Even though I have all of this resistance to returning to work, I deeply and completely accept myself anyway. Even though I have this resistance to returning to work, I deeply and completely accept myself anyway. Even though I have all these uncomfortable feelings about returning to work, I choose to take it one step at a time, and I'm okay. All these feelings about returning to work, this anxiety about returning to work, I don't feel ready. I have this heaviness in my shoulders when I think about returning to work. I'm absolutely dreading it. I'm not ready for all of this again yet. It feels like a lot. I just don't want to go back. I keep hoping something will come up to delay it. I can feel this knot in my stomach when I think about it. I don't want to go back to all that. I feel like I'm going to be walking back into chaos. There are all these expectations on me. There's the expectation that I'll just hit the ground running. There's the expectation that I'll just pick up the pace immediately. I've managed to relax over this last few weeks. But when I go back, that's going to go to waste. At least that's how I feel right now. There's lots of pressure on me at work. There's the expectation that I have to be busy all the time. I feel like I can't take a breather at work. It feels like I'm not doing my job right unless I'm running on fumes. I just don't want to go back. I have all this resistance to going back to work. All this worry. I'll be away from home for long periods again. I've got used to being at home. I don't want to be away from home. There'll be this expectation that I hit the ground running. All these emails to check. All these tasks I need to immediately tick off the to-do list. But what if I can just go at my own pace? I wonder if I can just go at my own pace. I know it's okay not to feel stressed all the time at work. I do feel stressed at work. But I know that it's okay not to feel that way. Maybe I can take some of this relaxation that I've managed to feel over this time off. Maybe I can bring this relaxation back into the workplace. Maybe it's okay not to pick up on the stress of others, but just to go at my own pace. I feel anxious about returning to work, but I've done it before. I've coped before. I know I can do it. It's safe to be kind to myself as we return to work. It's safe to go at my own pace. And I can enjoy the time off that I have left. It's safe to enjoy the rest of my time off. This is my time. I'm allowed to transition back into work gently. It's safe to go at my own pace. My value isn't measured by my level of productivity. I can go back at my own pace. Work is a part of my life, but it doesn't define who I am. I can go at my own pace. I know I can do this. Okay. Take a nice deep breath and just check in with yourself at this point. What are you feeling now? Has that number come down on the scale? Did anything else come up? Maybe something else popped into your mind that you think you need to tap on that is related to this topic. Something else has come up. Another reason why maybe you're feeling that resistance. And now you know what that is. You can spend a few minutes tapping on that. So I hope this has really helped, and I wish you all the best with your return to work. You can absolutely do this. Have a good day.